you guys a couple of minutes to log on and we'll get started. Loads of people from all over the place logging on. How are you all? Other Francises? How are you guys, Jody? Oscar and Dex are in as well. Hello, how you doing? Hello, C. Where's Jay? Are you still recovering from last night? I think my voice is. Absolute bonkers day yesterday to end the week. I think it was about 12 hours in the end after waiting for the old firm to turn up because they'd forgotten what time their session was. And they live quite far away, so whilst I packed up all the kit, they came over. So it was definitely a bit of a crazy night last night. But hey, we're live this morning. I'm on my little buzz again. I still get a little bit of nerve and a little bit of hype as I go onto these lives. It's certainly all good fun, and it never goes smoothly. I was running around this morning going, where am I putting everything? Because I wanted to have a little bit of a showcase behind me, a little bit of something special, showing all the different awards we've actually got. Now, obviously, getting on to the actual thing, we've got a load of people looking in now, so we'll start, and as people join in, they'll see it. So, welcome back to another, shall we say, cyber coaching, or shall we say, awards sort of day. We are on Champions Monday. Welcome to everyone joining us for, obviously, at thekeeper.co.uk, where we've come back. This is where cyber coaching first began. All those months ago, during the first start of lockdown, this is where it began. So I thought I'd bring you back into here today to do the awards for, obviously, July month. Now, since the month that we've come back, we've done so many different things. One, obviously, I told you about a second ago. I've had 40-hour plus weeks every single week. So for all those guys and girls that are still doing coaching, still coming in, still being part of it, massive thank you to you all. You keep me going, you keep me pushing through. We've done everything we can, obviously, to keep you guys safe. There's a load of new rules. There's a load of new paperwork, there's a load of new sprays, there's a load of new specialist Detolls. Well, you name it, we've done it. We've done everything we physically can to try and keep everyone safe and healthy while still coming into coaching. Well, we've had new awards. We've got special new belts, like the one that's over my shoulder at the moment. We'll come on to those in a little while. As I said, we've done segways, I've done cyber walks, I've done normal walks, I've done personal training, football, national rugby. We've had old firms coming in for their first ever session. We've had PT people coming in for their first ever sessions. We even had one of our lads who's been part of the keeper.co.uk from the foundations, who's now working for London Fire Brigade. He even came back in for his first session in over 2.5 years, and he smashed 45 worldies out. So, you name it, we did it. We've had records smashed, I know what I mean smashed. I took the feeder record back, which I was happy about. We've had new top hand saves of the years. We've even, unfortunately, it's not always positive, we've also had a negative. We had a huge injury for one of our own. He was out playing and people fell on him. He's a huge lad. I mean, he makes me look small. And he had his leg snapped in 6 places. So that obviously wasn't a good start, and that wasn't a good way we wanted to come back, especially with how hard he'd worked over the times and over lockdown. But the positive to that is he's back. He's come through his operation okay. He's been doing his rehab for the last 2 weeks. And he's back into his first actual cyber set with me tonight to start getting the mend of the body going, getting the testosterone going, getting the bone and the muscles back strong again. Obviously, we won't be working on the bone that broke. However, we will be obviously trying to get the rest of his body ready for when that bone is healed, so we can then take him on to the next stages. We've also got a new leaderboard that came out last week. Now, all I can say is it's unbelievable. I never thought we'd get anywhere near it. with regards to the numbers we've hit already. This was just before, so this is Monday last week I took these, and the top 10 of the worldie record, in between them all, there was 5,723 worldies. That is a huge average between 10 people. I'll let one of you guys work that out. I'm not doing those numbers. I've had way too much on today. Now, the total between everyone in the keeper.co.uk before last Monday, and that's a little bit of a special thing. Before last Monday, we were on 9,998 worldies. So obviously last week we absolutely killed that. We've now hit over 10,000 worldies in the year between us. So guys, girls, massive well done to everybody. And the performer that's at the top of it is on 1,008. That's 1,008 worldies individually in 1 year. That's incredible. We've just started August. I mean, what are we going to get by the time we're in November, December? Let's keep going, let's keep raising. We don't stand still here. So, let's get on to this baby that's over my shoulder. Obviously, a lot of you guys have been seeing the posts. You've been seeing me playing as Fantasy Champ. Yes, Dan, Fantasy Champ. And by the way, you're going to suffer for that next time we go to Alton Towers. Mind your hair, mind your leg hair. Something's going to happen. Haven't decided yet, but the Fantasy Champ will get his own back, Dan. So that's a little bit of a eye-opener for you. I'd run, as the Fiend says. Now, obviously this new belt, we brought it out last week. I started showing people that we had the belt, and I wanted it to become a centerpiece to the keeper.co.uk. Now, as you can see, it's quite a big centerpiece, but what I wanted to do is give the old firm a few options of what we'd actually make it to be. Now, obviously, this is going on my study. This is going inside lock and key throughout the day because of what it is, and obviously the size of it and the actual authenticity of it. We obviously don't want it being damaged or etc. So I gave a few options to the old firm of what I would want this to possibly be. And what the first one was when you first have a session with me, do you have a photo with it? Now, I think that's the one we have kind of cut. Because at the keeper.co.uk, we believe massively on you earn and you start understanding what all these beautiful belts are and what they mean, from the one-on-one, for the top hand, to the cyber, to the group performer, even down to the Easter holidays, the Halloween titles, the Universal titles, all of those, they all mean something, and they mean something to everybody. They mean a bit more to the people that are obviously have won them, but they mean something to everyone. They're something that everyone strives towards. So obviously, for me, giving this out on the first day, probably not good. So we went on to the other things. What else could we do? Could we do it as a belt for 40 sessions? Could we do it as a belt for just Old Firm? So when you become Old Firm, you wear this and you go up on the wall. Do we change it and do we do 250 worldies in a year? If you get that, you get to wear it. Do we do 500 worldies in a year? We thought about 1,000, then we thought, nah, the chances of people getting that all the time, every time, not high. It's a hell of an amount to get. So we took that one off the table as well. Now, we've had a few other sort of ideas. If you've got better ones, ping them in the comments below. If you think that you've got a good idea of what this belt could be used for as the centerpiece of the keeper, ping it down below. We also had the idea that maybe on our presentations, like with the Royce Award, or like with the Top Hand Save Champion, like with the Universal Champion, this could almost be, let's say you haven't won anything, but you've attended the awards, you've done the night, you can come take a photo with it at the end of the evening. So we've had a few different ideas that we could actually use this with. Now, it'll be decided in the next week, so watch this space. I'll do another live and we'll actually tell everyone what this actual belt will become. But for now on this one, I'm just going to say, Dan, Fantasy Champ, is here, and I'm going to carry on with the rest. So I'm just going to ping that down there, because it is heavy. Also showing the sponsors now, so Bob, I know your missus is watching. I'm sure you'll be happy that we got the sponsors involved. So now, we've got the different performers of the month. We have the different title winners and the different champions. Now I'm going to go through why they've won, what they've won, the sort of amounts they've done, etc. And then I'm going to award them. Group performer is the one where if you come into my group sessions or you come into my group days, obviously group days we haven't had recently, groups we have, and it's been so strange. Massive thank you to all the families that have been doing it with us. We still haven't had a family that's not a family feeding the person. So the fact that we've had the families in all feeding their sons, their daughters, and their family members, it's been amazing. So a big thank you to all you feeders. But you won it last month. You won it last month, so you are not winning it again. So the group performer was actually given to someone who she's actually won it before. So and I said she, so you might have a little clue of who that could be. This girl had a heck of a month. She's been in every single time. She's flown. She's developing like there's no tomorrow. She's not even one of my keepers. She's actually a player for MK Dons, and she does the goalkeeping with me to work on her core stability, her strength, her movements. She's actually taken herself up in the top 3 of the group performer leaderboard, so the top and save for the groups. She also destroyed the actual group worldie record about 2 weeks ago. She took 42. So I'm not sure if she's watching because I can't remember what her name is on any of these. But Neve, congratulations. You have taken the group performer of the month trophy for July. Well done, girl. Congratulations. Absolutely brilliant performance. And to be fair, everyone in groups, amazing this month. You've been outstanding. The things you've had to go through, I can't say highly enough how proud I am of you all. So that's the first one done. I think maybe we should go on a little commercial break. I go get a drink. You guys have to stay here, and I'll make it kind of just make it happen a little bit longer. No, Christopher, you reckon? Jonathan, Finley, Charlotte, what do you reckon? No, you want me to carry on? Okay, all right, I'll carry on. I'll be fair. So the one-on-one performer. This used to be the biggest award that we gave per month until we brought in the top and save performer, and depending where you think of the Cyber Championship, that one. Now, this one is a massive difficult one to give. As I said, I'm doing 46 odd hours a week at the moment. So that's 46, well actually so I'll do 3 groups. So that's 43 individuals that are all pushing for this, with a few others coming into individual sessions or once every 2 weeks, etc. So this one-on-one performer of the month is a huge one. Now, the person that's actually got it has never won it before. They have actually won the group performer. Now, they're taking it not because of the amount of sessions they've done this month. They're actually taking it for what they've done and the caliber that they've done in the sessions. And I think they're watching as well, which is even more, I can see his name already. Oh, I said he, getting excited people that are he's. Now, a one-on-one performer, the performance he's been putting in the last couple has been outstanding. Now, they're relatively new to me. That's a load of you out, isn't it? And they started sort of just before lockdown. They continued all the way through lockdown. And they've been absolutely smashing it since coming out of lockdown. The one-on-one performer of the month for July, taking the one-on-one performer after they've already taken the group performer, is Finley Mumford. So that's this one, Finn. You can wear this one now. Massive congratulations to you. To be fair, the top 5, I could have given it to anyone. There was performers like Swainey's, there was Christopher Jonathan's, there was Charlotte's, you name it. I could have given it to probably about 15, 20 people. The performances that were put in this month have been unbelievable. They've been astonishing. So for me, it was actually probably the hardest choice of a lot of them. The rest kind of just made their own ways. It was easy. They're all just done on points and how many welders you make. This one was the hardest one to give, so congratulations to you. But now what I'm going to say is the amount that we've had that has now won this, it's reopened. If you've won this before, you can now re-win it. Whether you win it next month, you win it the month after that, you won it last month, it doesn't matter. These are now open back to everyone. You can all win it again. So it is everything to play for this month. This is going to be a mega month. I want you guys to push. I want you guys to find that next area, and I want you to drive on hard. But congratulations, Finn. Well done. Performer of the month. I think he's fallen over because he's not actually replied. He's been making replies for the last 20 minutes on here. All I can see is him commenting. And suddenly I said he's won it. He's fallen over. Which one are we going on to now? Should we go Cyber Champ or should we go Top Hand Save Champ? What do you reckon? Which one? Anyone? Or I'm going to pick myself. Quickly. We're going to go Cyber Champ. I can't hold the boys up for that long. Now we're just going to take me amounts here. This is where I prepared earlier. Oh, and by the way, Swaney, you still currently have the Top Hand Save of the year. Only just. It was nearly beaten about 15 times last week with the session that we put on. But you've got it by the skin of your teeth at the moment. So, Swaney, at the moment you're in for the Top Hand Save Championship for the second year in a row. You've got to keep pushing though, because other people are pushing hard to try and catch it. So, Cyber Award. The one that we had during lockdown, the one that's continued through. Now this month, I gave a lot less points, so I was harsh. And it came down to the last day. You had to pick a day of my month, and you had to pick the exercise activity that I did. And depending on how many exercise minutes I did on that day, is how many points you guys got for the Cyber Championship. Now, ironically, the lead didn't change for this. It could have done if Jess had got an answer in early enough. Well, you'll never know because you didn't, unfortunately, Jess. But for the rest of you guys, the actual leaderboard didn't change for this one. So I was quite happy that it didn't come down to chance. It actually came down to someone earning it. And in 5th place, taking a lot of points, but every single one of those points was because she is doing cyber coaching in France. Yes, we are doing international cyber coaching. The keeper is literally worldwide. So she took 5th place. Congratulations, Alice. In 4th place, I have no idea how she got in 4th place, but Doggy Do, Doggy Don't's own Helen. It's really annoying that she took 4th place. You guys let her win the mannequin competition. How did you let her win the mannequin competition? Come on, all I asked you to do is like the posts and like the comments, and there would have been no problem. But no, Helen takes 4th place. You should all be ashamed of yourself. I'm not happy with any of you anymore. I've just seen this. I'm not happy. In 3rd place, unfortunately not getting her answer in correctly on the day, Jess. That leaves us to, yes, the 2 twins. They are back, 1 and 2. Now, last month we had Christopher actually pull out of the cyber race and allowed someone else to take the title. It was quite an incredible thing to do. And to be honest with you, I hoped he won it again. I hoped he'd got it back from it, or I hoped he'd pushed and got himself back in because of it. And so we go number 2 in 2nd place with 652 points, losing out by a good points margin. Jonathan, congratulations, little man, you're in 2nd, which leaves us to the new Cyber Champion and taking the Cyber Championship again. You guys have let him win again. You guys have let him win again, or win again, won again. Which one is it? You let me know. He has taken the Cyber Championship for, I think, the 4th time. Not 100% sure of that, but I think it's the 4th time. Christopher, MC, well done, congratulations. To be fair, you deserved it. You worked your backside off, you didn't miss a live. But hey, the lives are changing this month, so we'll see who wins it this time. So congratulations, Christopher. That brings us on to the last award of the day. I've got information afterwards, so don't rush off. I still wanted to see you here, especially you, Dan. I got a message for you afterwards. I see you just logged on there. I got a nice message for you afterwards. So I'm just going to change this round to my top hand performer of the month. Now, top hand performer of the month has been incredible. Jamie, yes, 8 o'clock is fine. I'm glad you're only letting me know at 12:30, but I've just seen it go off on my phone. Jamie Cox, you have been named and shamed. 5th position for the Top Hand Save Championship. This girl hit 131 worldies in the month, and she's only lost out by in 4th position because of the amount of sessions she did compared to the other person. Yes, we have 4th and 5th on 131 worldies apiece this month. Congratulations goes to Charlotte in 5th position. In 4th position, luckily, letting her mum give her extra sessions this month. But congratulations to our newbie, Erin. Very well done. I didn't expect to see you up there at this early stage, pushing for the sort of lead. But big congratulations to you, taking 4th position. So well done. Swaney, you're in 3rd position. Now, the annoying part of this, Swaney, is if you'd had that one extra session last week, or you'd had the session that you'd normally have had last week when you were on holiday, I actually think you'd have won this month. Your form is showing that you'd have taken the amount of worldies you'd have needed to win this. So it shows you where you can get to next month. Can you push hard? Can you go and get that? So in 3rd position, Matthew Swain with 164 worldies. You'll see how close you are, Matthew. In 2nd position, with 181 worldies. It's a great number in a month. Bear in mind it's only 4 weeks. That's a heck of an amount. 181 worldies. Not been on the best of his form recently, but he's coming good. He's starting to get his concentration in. We've had a few conversations, shall we say, and he's starting to show back to where he used to be. Our current Top Hand Save champion, MJ, congratulations, 2nd position. That leads us to 1st place. Could it be done? Could they take it 2 months in a row? Ooh. We've got a few on here, the names that would normally be at the top that haven't been said yet. So it's a little bit of a drum roll on this one. And the worst part is I don't think they're watching, so they're going to have to watch this back later. I'm going to make sure this goes on long for them now then. Our Top Hand Save champion for July with 205 worldies. You see how close you were, Swaney? With 205 worldies. Absolutely smashing it out of the park this month. The worldie quality that she's had and the numbers that she's actually hit to get herself up there. Yes, she's taken 100 in a week. Yes, she's hit the new worldie record at one stage. You guessed it. It is our very own Mealy. Well done, girl. Your performances are amazing. You've just got to keep plugging in. You know you're at the top of the leaderboard. You know you're driving out in front. You know you're the first one to hit 1,000. They're incredible achievements. Keep pushing yourself. How far can you keep driving? Got a couple of months left to go. Can you win it? All right, so there are awards today. I can put them down now. And I think, as I know a certain someone's looking, I'm just going to put this back on to finish. Just get it nicely placed on my shoulder there. Yes, the fantasy champ wants to say hello. Obviously, thoughts on group days at the moment. I asked last week all my different guys and girls whether they would be happy to do group days, whether they're feeling right for it or not. I know a lot of other organisations, etc. are. Personally, at the moment, I'm not going to do a group days. I'm going to leave it week by week though. When I do eventually decide to do group days, it will be our own people only. I will not be advertising it out to others. So it will be all based on numbers and it will be based on quality. I only want people in that I know what they've been doing, where they've been, and how they're going to act. So our group days this year will be slightly strange, but I want to make them as good as I physically can, and they'll be only available for our own. All right. So I will keep you guys posted on that week by week. When I do them, it will be Tuesday and Friday if we eventually do get to do them. All right. It'll be 10 to 3. Unless I half it if I'm going tired, and then it would be 10 to 1 for argument's sake. But I'll keep you guys posted on that as I know and as I work that out. Lives this month. Every time you attend a live, write in the comments #live. If you write #live, you will get 20 cyber points. Every time you attend or you are part of a live, let's say you're in the back corner over there with me, like the minions, they get 40 cyber points. So every time you go live with me, it's 40 cyber points. But every time you attend live, #lives in the comments, and you'll get 20 cyber points. All right, so that's how the lives are going to work this month. I hope you've all enjoyed. Congratulations to all our winners. I hope you enjoy coming back to where it all began and seeing all the different trophies and all the different belts that we've got on offer. From me, your cyber coach, Lee Reed, from thekeeper.co.uk, from Roish, from Alpha, from Quick Play, from Crazy Catch, from all our guys and girls that have helped us through the times, from everyone in my family, a massive thank you. See you guys all soon. Stay safe. And Dan, the fantasy champ is here. See you soon, guys.